My name's Griffin, and I live in this SUV. My favorite way to explore is by finding rocks. This time I'll be taking you back to Arizona, and we're going to look for some geodes, except there's a twist. I learned that it snows here. Quite a bit, actually. Anyways, let's get right into it and find some geodes. Today's going to be a day about making the most of it, I suppose. Oh, snap. Snow's falling down everywhere. You'll quickly notice I wasn't very prepared for the winter weather out here. Luckily, it was only about a quarter-mile hike from my car. I just never really seen anybody else make videos in the winter here. There's a piece. Kind of looks like a geode. I think this is like a busted off piece of one. Oh, that's my face. It seemed like the insides of these geodes were calcite from my best guess, and I really couldn't find that much information about the geodes here or the surrounding geology online. Here, it's a good look at what I believe is the inside of one. Well, that's not very exciting. Time to go further up the hill. This might be a little one. It's a tiny little one. That looks like yellow snow. Let's try to find more of these. Here's some more little baby geodes. Tiny little ones. Honestly, we're doing pretty good right now compared to how much snow is out here. Here's what we're walking through. Oh. That's more like it. Look at all of these. Just big chunks of them sitting right here. Tons of little ones. Well, let's try to get some bigger ones now. Oh my, look at all these. This one's a big flat guy. I kind of like that one. I don't know how much is going to be in it though. There's this one, kind of like egg-shaped. This one off to the side. This one's, ooh, big and flat. Yeah, I think I want some round ones, not flat ones, so there's a chance of something being inside, you know? We'll take this little pretty red one. And that's just a big lump. These tiny spherical ones here. Eggs are pretty good. And we'll take the egg too. We'll leave the flat big one behind. So if you're from here, you'll probably be like, yeah, dude, the geodes are everywhere in here. And clearly they are, but just walking up the hill, you couldn't see a single one. And I had no idea if I was in the right place. And yeah, all of a sudden, as you walk up here, there's just a whole bunch of geodes everywhere. However, there also might be a whole bunch of bears too. Is this bear poop? Elk poop? What is this? Mountain lion? Am I about to get eaten? These aren't scratch marks, are they? Like from a bear? In Arizona? Nah, these can't be scratch marks. I hope not. While I wasn't sure if those were scratch marks, I was sure about one thing. After a quick Google search, I was in one of the few regions of Arizona that has bears living in it. Holy, look at all these. Oh my God. That is everywhere in here, huh? Well, all right. I think this one might be decent. Oh, it's flat. All right, we're just gonna find a few more big round ones and get on back to the car. Once I get home, I still plan on buying a saw, so I'm trying not to take too many of these flat ones that I keep finding, and instead, I'm looking for some bigger ones that hopefully have an open space inside where crystals can form. I took a couple of my favorite flat ones throughout the day, but it was back in the snow for most of these. No way. This has got to be one, right? Oh yeah, that's totally a geode. Just a couple more, then we're out of here, which famous last words, right? I've never found geodes before. The area that I'm from doesn't have any for at least a couple states over. I think the nearest geodes really in the Midwest to me are like Indiana. Oh, here's a pretty looking inside. Let me show you in the light. Oh, so much snow just fell on me. It's like all down my back. Oh, okay. Anything under these? Yeah, here's one. Flat. Oh, here's a nice little round one. It's like a perfect little brain. It's about the exact same size as the brain in my head. Oh yeah, it's actually decently round. I'll keep this one for sure. This one's pretty big. It might be busted. I don't know. Might just be irregularly shaped. There's no real like clear break to it, so I'm gonna keep this one. Woohoo! Look at all this snow. Arizona, who would have thought? Oh God. All right, we'll come back, and I found this first flat when I left here. Maybe there's something cool in it, probably not, but we'll take the big flat guy. And if I see anything else on my way walking down out of here, we'll pick it up. But I don't know, I found probably about a dozen of them in here. And in this kind of snow, I'm more than happy with that. Gonna head on out. Hopefully no more trees pour snow down my back. Oh, look at this boulder. It's got a split right down the middle. Looks like limestone or something like that. Oh, this isn't a geode. This is something a little different. It's like a big crystallized boulder. It's a big limestone block, I think, but look right in the seam there. Oh. So just a disclaimer, I don't know the geology of this area. I'm not a geologist, but I think that this might be the host rock where the geodes are forming in, because those look like calcite crystals inside. And then I think that over time, as this breaks down, the little geodes release and pile up on top of the hill. This though, right here, that's got some pretty big crystal to it, but it's not quite like the other geodes. You can really see the crystal face when I kind of turn it in the light like that. If you're into rocks, you know how it goes. My 10 or 12 quickly became about 15, so looks like I'll have some geodes to give away to some friends and family once I get back home. Oh, there's the old girl. She's looking good. Oh. Whew. This spot that I took you to is called Geode Hill. It's a really well-known spot about 90 minutes north of Phoenix, and the nearest city to it is Payson, Arizona. If you're going to be coming in from Payson, you can pretty much follow this one road the entire time, which is called Houston Mesa Road. The directions on Google were pretty good. Just make sure that you park in front of the National Forest land and not in somebody's backyard. There's some private property nearby, so you got to be careful. Lastly, this is probably one of my best spots I've found for families or having small kids around. This is definitely somewhere I wish I would have gotten to go to as a small kid myself. Just be careful if there's any wildlife around, because I think there actually were some bears in the area. So, if you guys made it all the way to the end and you want to help the channel grow, feel free to leave a like. Or if you like this one, here's a cool nearby spot that you can check out as well. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one.